Toot-toot-oo. Hi guys, welcome to the new video. If you are new, subscribe, upload every day video, it's gonna help my channel. I just finished watching Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, Season 1, Episode 8, and I wanna share my thoughts, what I think about the episode. So, without spoilers, I think it was the best episode of this series. It was the best episode of this season, 100%, okay? I think this episode saved this season and saved this series for me. Because I wasn't big fan of the previous episodes, but this episode, I love the reveal. I love the little twist at the beginning. They tried to trick me, and it was great. Of course, the visually great, music great. I love the story, where it's basically going, yes? And it gives backstory to the Lord of the Rings movies. So I love this stuff. This was almost perfect for me, this episode. 9 out of 10. Like I said, sometimes it was stretched out, yes? Those moments, but great, great, great. More of those fucking episodes, please. More of those fucking episodes. So, I'm gonna jump into the spoiler section. This episode saved this series for me. Seriously. Because I was thinking this is gonna fucking go down. It's gonna be, shit. Because I wasn't big fan, like I said, on the previous episode 6, 7, it was bad. But this episode was great. So, it came full circle, okay? You must basically go through this fucking shit to go to this episode, and you are like, okay, I get it, what you try to do. I like this. So, I'm gonna jump in. 9 out of 10, the best episode of this season. I'm gonna jump into the spoiler section. Basically, the episode starts like Gandalf. And I can call him now Gandalf, because he's fucking Gandalf. He just said the line, yes, about the smell from the fucking movies, and it was great. It was fucking great. Basically, Gandalf he was wet, he was going through the fucking forest with the apple, yes, on his hand that Nori gives him. And I like this connection of the Nori and him. And I like this backstory like they give Gandalf. It makes sense, yes? That's why Gandalf always, is about hobbits, yeah? He loves hobbits, like, he just go with adventure on Bilbo Baggins, he just go on adventure with fucking Frodo Baggins, yes? I love this fucking connection. This give Gandalf backstory. Great fucking stuff. Seriously, this is fucking great. Don't tell me this is not great. This makes all fucking sense, okay? With Nori and his connection with Nori, and they just go to the adventure now in the second season. Great fucking stuff. Basically, Gandalf just, his apple just fallen, and he just meet up with those fucking Prometheus guys, yes? And they just try to trick me at the first, yes? Fucking 5 minutes. Hi, Sauron, you are Lord Sauron, we're gonna serve you. And I was thinking, holy fuck, he is Sauron? And I was thinking, he just came from the fucking stars. So I was just digesting this, but I was like, okay with this twist. Because it was a twist, like, I was thinking, of course, Herbrand is the fucking Sauron, yes? We all knew that. And he is. But they tried to trick me, and I like this. They do this fucking twist at the beginning, like, oh, you are fucking Sauron. And I was like, okay, if he is a fucking Sauron, you got balls. I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna give this credit to the fucking, creators. Like, okay, you have balls to do the fucking twist, Shyamalan, blah, blah, Shyamalan twist, or whatever, yes? So, but they basically revealed this fucking twist once again. This was double twist, okay? Double Shyamalan twist. So basically, they just came, we're gonna serve you, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna explore the Gandalf storyline, and it was great. So basically, I was thinking the mother gonna die, but whatever. Basically, he was doing some spells, like, oh, you are the Dark Lord, whatever, and he just started doing the magic. It was great. Yes, he was pumping up the dark stuff, and one of the fucking Prometheus guy just threw some magic, and he just fell asleep, and he was talking like, tar him up to the tree, and Nori and another hobbit just tried to save him, yes? It's a great fucking connection. Don't tell me this is not great connection. This connection work, in my opinion, to give this kind of backstory to Gandalf. Like, he always loved hobbits. Why? Because Nori saves him. Great fucking shit. And they have this connection from the beginning. Like, Nori just came to him, and he first just saw fucking hobbits. Great, amazing stuff. Basically, Nori just tried to time him up, yes, or whatever. And one fucking Prometheus guy just threw a knife on the chief of the Hobbits. And I knew he gonna die, because why he just go on this fucking adventure on the previous episode? It's stupid. You are dead. Okay. And to be honest, if he dies, I feel nothing on this scene. Like, I just want to see sunrise. I feel nothing for you, man. Sorry. So it was not good connection. I wasn't connected to this character. So basically, you know, Nori, they just start burning trees. It was beautiful shots too. Don't tell me the CGI on this fucking series sucks, okay? If you are saying this, create better. I'm gonna fucking judge. The CGI of this fucking series is amazing. It's top. It's fucking top. Beautiful visuals. Basically, they just burn the trees, yes. Whereas the hobbits just hiding, yes, because they just try to save Gandalf. And Nori just came to the Gandalf and he just say, oh, whatever, help us, yes, you are a good guy. And he was like, no, get out, I'm gonna hurt you, whatever. And Nori just saved some good dialogue, like, no, you are a good guy, help us, something like that. Good dialogue, okay? It was good dialogue. And I'm not gonna lie, this episode I almost cry, like, a little bit, like, maybe 60%, okay, of crying. I'm not crying, like maybe 60%, because some of those dialogues, like this Nori and Gandalf, yes, at the tree are burning. We knew, of course, he gonna save the hobbits, but it was good. So basically, he just stand down and Nori just give him this MacGuffin artifact, yes, that the Prometheus guys just carry with themselves. And Gandalf just, basically the fire just was gone, yes, he just do some magic, the fire just burn out, and he just fight those fucking Prometheus guys, and it was revealed like they are those kind of white ghosts, yes, like in the fucking Lord of the Rings, and they just disappear, they just turn to the butterflies. It was beautiful. Great fucking shit! And this MacGuffin artifact just disappear, and they just call him this fucking war, like Indur or something like this, like he is the wizard, yes. And he just revealed later on, they just came to the fucking hobbits, of course, and he just have the dialogue with Nori, like, hey, of course, the chief first died, yes, I want to mention this, like, the chief of the hobbit, he just, like, I want to see the sunrise, and he just died, bam. And I was thinking Gandalf saves him, but no, he just fucking dead. Whatever, okay, whatever. I feel nothing. They just came to the fucking village of the hobbits, yes, and they have some dialogue, like Nori and Gandalf, like, I love the dialogue, like, I love the use of the dialogue from Lord of the Rings about the smell. Yeah, this smells good, we should go this way. You get it, this kind of dialogue. They use this dialogue in this episode, it was perfect. I was like, holy fuck. Because he just revealed, yeah, they just call you this word, and he just revealed, yeah, this is the wise one, or whatever, something like this, and he just revealed, or maybe wizard. And I was like, yes, I knew that he is fucking wizard. I knew he is fucking wizard, not a fucking Sauron. So they try to trick me with this twist, and I fall for this twist. Like, okay, you got balls to do this twist. I'm gonna give you that. But no, they just doing double twist or Shyamalan twist. It was great. So he just say, I am the wizard, blah, blah, blah. And Nori just came, and he just say to this, I love, like, he's starting to do this kind of wise dialogue with Nori about lessons of life. He just threw some 1 or 2 lines. It was about, some wiser shit. I love this fucking dialogue. I love this. He started to becoming this kind of wise guy, if that makes sense. I love this fucking shit. You see the progression of the character. Good shit. So Nori just came to the fucking hobbits. Nori just say goodbye. And this friend of Nori, it was good scene, to say goodbye. It was a little bit stretched out, in my opinion. Couple of scenes there are stretched out. Like Vision of Galadriel, I'm gonna jump in later on, because it was great with Galadriel too. Great fucking shit. So basically, this puppy, or whatever her name is, puppy, she gonna read the maps, yes, it revealed like she can read maps, and they just trust her, like, you gonna read the maps, we gonna travel with your direction, okay. So Nori just say goodbye to everyone. It was good to her parents. It was good scenes. And later on, the puppy just like, hey, why everyone out there love must disappear, something like that. It's good dialogue. It was great dialogue, okay? And basically, Gandalf used the fucking line. Great line. Amazing line from the movies. Don't tell me this wasn't great line. Come on, guys. He just So where should we go? Yes, because Nori just came to the Gandalf, like just say goodbye to everyone. And I don't know the direction. Where should we go? And Gandalf just turned around and he was like, "Oh, we should go there." And why? Because it smells good or something like this. We got the line like from the fucking caves from Lord of the Rings movies. I love this connection. Don't tell me they playing on the nostalgia. I know, guys, but it was great connection. And basically, we're gonna have the second season Gandalf and fucking Nori adventure, and it's great because we don't have to see those fucking hobbits. Because I am not big. Yeah, they grew a little bit on me on this episode because the writing was better in my opinion, like on the previous. But whatever, we got of course some consequential. Yes, of course, the father of Nori saying goodbye to her daughter, and it was good scenes. So this is great, and I love this story of Galadriel. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. Like basically, Galadriel and Helbron just came to the fucking this crazy castle, this crazy design, Kingdom of Elves, great fucking CGI. Like I said, don't tell me the CGI sucks in this fucking series, because you can't produce better, okay? Trust me. So basically, they just ride on the horse, they just came, and Elrond was surprised. Galadriel, what are you doing here? Blah, blah, blah. And she was like, help Bront, because he needs help. And this engineer guy, or something like this guy could do the fucking rings, yes, at the episode. He was like, you can help him? And he was like, I'm gonna try. They just go and they have some dialogue, yes, with Galadriel, like, Elrond, I was missing you, saying to Galadriel, I like this connection. I think the Elrond bring this kind of warmth to the scene. Wherever he is, I think the actor nails this fucking character, in my opinion. He is like very likable. Where he is in Galadriel with scenes, it's like, yeah, I like those characters already. But whatever. So basically, Helbrand just wakes up and he was like, hey, where I am, this is cool room, you are this fucking guy who do shit, you are this famous motherfucker, and he was like, yeah, that's my room, this is me. And Helbrand was like, oh, shit. So, of course we knew, like, if Gandalf is this wizard, is not Sauron, Helbrand is fucking Sauron. Great fucking shit. Of course we knew that. I knew that, guys. Check it out previous reviews, okay? I knew that. So Helbrand just wakes up and he was like, oh, this was a little bit awkward. I think the dialogue wasn't too great. Like, he just bring this fucking stone. Oh, what should we do? Oh, this stone looks fucking interesting. What you are gonna do with this? Yes, this mithril. And he was like, I don't know. And Helbrand was like, whoa, you should combine this fucking mithril with another substance. And this guy who do this fucking shit, he was like, I wasn't thinking of that. This is good idea. It was a little bit clunky. Something like this. It was like, come on, this is the fucking master. He's supposed to know that, but whatever. This is Sauron, so he knew more things. Whatever. Some stupid shit. So basically, they just came to the plan to do some kind of crown, yes, or something like this with this circular shape from this mithril. And the king was like, no, we're not gonna do this, blah, blah, blah. We should go. Yes, and he had dialogue, and Elrond basically just convinced him to give me 3 months, and you're gonna give me 3 months, whatever, because you are my friend, and I love you so much. And he just, okay, whatever. So I like those scenes too. And Galadriel was a little bit suspicious about Helbrand, so she just gave this kind of, to do research. Hey, research this fucking Helbrand. If he is still alive, this guy, his fucking father or whatever, just research this stuff. And Elf was like, okay, but no one should know this. Yes. So basically, we got this scene, yes, like Galadriel just had this fucking paper and she was reading like, oh, who are you? And with these scenes, and I love this cinematography. We got some water, we got some stairs, and we got this kind of stone. They just standing there. Beautiful shots. Beautiful shots. And who are you? And we got the reveal. They just call me a couple of names. He was like, I am Helbrand, but later on, they call me a couple of names, and she was like, whoa, what the fuck? And she tried to kill him, yes, already. And basically, we got those visions, and I think those visions was a little bit stretched out, okay? That's why it's not 10 out of 10. And I love this backstory to Galadriel. I'm gonna explain. So basically, they have divisions, yes, Galadriel have with the brother. And we got some more kind of, how to say, an exposition, what someone thinking, like, I just want to bring peace, yes? You know, he was saying this stuff through brothers, yes, of Galadriel. Like, I just realized, like, yeah, I should not kill Sauron, the brother just saying. He just, you know, wants peace to the land, something like this, yes? And we got beautiful change the cinematography. Like, Galadriel was crying and she just change of the sea. Beautiful visual. I love the fucking, how to say, this is very good shit. Like, the reflection of the water. Like, Sauron was like, yeah, you should rule with me, something like this. And, you know, and we got the reflection of the water, like Galadriel, the Dark Galadriel, and the Sauron. Great fucking idea. Like, you see the reflection, and you know how to tell the story, if that makes sense, with this fucking scene. Great fucking stuff. And they have the dialogue like, you know, you should rule with me. Basically, Sauron just convinced the love, yes, to Galadriel. And she was like, no, I don't like you, I love you, I love my brother, we. She was a little bit like confused. And what's this is good idea, because we got this scene from Lord of the Rings movies. Like, Frodo just give her the ring of power, and she just turned to this dark fucking, you know, princess like, I'm gonna rule the world, I'm gonna be this crazy bitch, yeah. And she just refused the ring, yes, from Frodo. That's why. Because basically, Sauron just proposed her to rule the world, yes? To be fucking together. And we got basically a little bit backstory to this scene. To the Lord of the Rings original movies, yes, scene. Peter Jackson, like, okay. You just give her the ring of power, she just turned to this fucking bitch like we see in the reflection. Great fucking connection. Full circle. I love this full circle riding, if that's mentioned. They just think about this. They why they are writing this stuff, and I think about this too. So it's great. It's great. So basically, you know, she was like, and we should rule together, blah blah blah. And I'm not good. You should keep me. You should check me, keep me in check, or something like this. Someone just saying some stupid shit, and she was like, no, and she was like drowning. Yes, with the cross. Great stuff with the fucking. She was tied to this fucking tree or whatever, to the wood. Yes, piece of wood. And basically, Aaron just wakes up her, and she was like, "Hey, who are you? You are Aaron? Where we meet up?" And she was like, "Yeah, we just meet up." He just explained, and she just during our done, and no, what's happened? Where is Herbrand? Blah blah blah, and they just go, and she just, we need 3 of those rings. It was a little bit strange at first, like for me, because why 3? Why? You need a fucking ring? It's stupid. But I like this full circle riding too. Why? Because she must give up her dagger that the brother just gives her to avenge, yes, or whatever. She just takes the dagger and she must give up the dagger from the fucking ring. Great full circle storytelling. Don't tell me this is not full circle. It's full circle. It's great. Circle. Fuck my English. Great fucking stuff. So basically, they just, and we got the creation of the rings. Great fucking shots. Amazing CGI, of course, yes. Great fucking shit. And basically, the episode done. And Elrond just came down and see the fucking paper like, oh, the Hellbrand is not the fucking king god. He's not the ancestor of the kings, blah, 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 something like this. And we got those shots like Hellbrand just hang out on the fucking mountain. And we got some shots on the Numenorian, like the queen and this fucking captain. It was great scenes too. Like this, like, where are you? If you are, you know, gonna not work or whatever, the queen just say to this captain, because your son is dead. I be like, okay. And he was like, no, I'm gonna serve. I'm gonna do the right thing. Every time I do the right thing, you must pay the cost or something like this. It's good dialogue too. Basically, they just came to the fucking Numenor, and we got some scenes like this captain daughter just drew in this fucking king of Numenor, yes, and he just wakes up, says something stupid, and he just opened the door, and she just came to this fucking room with this fucking seeing ball. So I don't know, they're gonna reveal something in the next season. Great, amazing stuff. I love the connection to Gandalf that Hobbit and Hobbits have. From the first or second episode, I knew that he can be fucking Gandalf. I call him fucking Gandalf. So I knew that. They can't trick me. And I like the connection like they give, like Sauron and Galadriel are in love or something like this. Yes, they are together. Why? Because she just refused the ring from the Frodo from this scene. I remember. She just turned to this evil bitch, and later on she just refused the ring. Like, no, I passed the test. I'm not gonna be this fucking ruler of the world, but I can be if she basically accept the fucking propose from Sauron in this episode. Great storytelling. They give backstory to the Gandalf. Backstory, great backstory, okay? With the Nori. Like, okay, Nori just came to him at first, like he fall to the sky. He just, Nori saves him from the darkness, and Nori saves him a couple of times. Great backstory to the Gandalf. Why? That's why Gandalf basically, of course, say this amazing line about the smell. And we got some motivations about, like, he wanna go with adventures with hobbits. Great fucking backstory. And good backstory to Galadriel too, like, okay, she just refused the power to rule the world with Sauron. She was in love a little bit in Sauron, yes, or something like this. And she just refused this to basically to be good. And they give these connections are a little bit more complicated, if that makes sense. It's not that like simple. I love this. 9 out of 10. The best episode of the season. I was thinking this season gonna suck. This ending gonna fucking suck. Seriously. But no. This episode saved this fucking series. I'm not joking. Because I was raging on the last episode, but this episode is great. One of the best. If I forgot something, great fucking stuff. 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching.